I handed him the most valuable player award.
Hey, Cedric, be quiet and let James finish.
Hold on. In game 2, I handed him the most valuable player. Otherwise, it would have gone to a Laker. When I made that pass to Gerald Henderson, and we gave him that game. Because we go back 2-0, I think the chances are he wouldn't have been MVP. So he never thanked me, but maybe he will on this podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our conversation. Cedric Cornbread Maxwell. Max, how you doing?
I am doing fine, gentlemen. I heard all these stories you guys were telling. I mean, they were really good with James and listening to it. You guys kept talking about Jerry West, and I love the fact that you said Jerry West was this great architect. But did you guys forget about Red Auerbach? What he did?
Red ain't do nothing for us. He ain't do nothing for us.
You're talking about the great architect of teams, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. This ain't gonna be no damn love fest over here. We ain't going back and forth. And I'm gonna say this to James first of all. I admired him as a college player. Loved him. I saw him playing. I saw all these different things he did, and then damn it, he went to the dark side. That is what really pissed me off.
No, you went to the dark side. That's blue over there. What are you talking about? That's
playing. And next thing I know, I'm watching James in college. I'm like, damn, this dude's pretty good from Gastonia, right down the street from UNC Charlotte. So I had heard about James. As a matter of fact, James, I'll say this. There was a guy who told me a story about 2 or 3 years ago. He comes, tells me, and says, let me tell you something. When you guys were in college, James Worthy came over there as a high schooler and kicked you guys' ass. I said, are you crazy? I was an All-American. James Worthy was in high school. Do you think that really happened? But it was really something just to watch you play and watch you develop over the years. And you said you gave me the MVP. I tell you what I love. I love watching you grow as a player after I got through playing you and watch how you just took everything to a whole nother level.
Well, Cedric, man, I go way back with you, bro. I know you from Kingston, North Carolina. I was from Gastonia, North Carolina. You're a few years older than me. And so the boys club in our little hometown, we only had Belmont Abbey, Gardner Webb, Barber Scotia, and then UNCC. So I was a huge Cornbread Maxwell fan. Like, we came to see you guys play Robert Parrish one night.
Wow.
In the Charlotte Coliseum. You remember that?
Yeah. We had a sellout.
Yeah, double zero. We were sitting right behind the basket. I watched your every move. To me, you were the first guy to handle the ball, a big guy before I saw Magic. Okay, yeah. Y'all ran a kind of a four corners too. So I saw you guys wax Robert Parrish, and I was like, man, UNCC. I thought I might be going to UNCC or you from Gastonia. So we go way back, man. So, but then you became a Celtic.
And now that's where the good part starts.
Changed.
So J-Dub, 1985 come. You handed him the MVP, but we came back with a vengeance. Had that first game that was just scared everybody, but we settled ourselves down, and then you went to whipping Max's ass in 85.
Yeah, Max. I don't know if Max played that much in 85.
Thank you, James.
That's his fault. Don't worry about that.
I was hurt that year. I didn't even play. I played maybe in that game, in that series, I played maybe about 30 minutes total the entire game. Now, in Game 7 in 1984, when we played you guys, I played 40 minutes in that game against your guy, James. And that is when I used to say about James Worthy. Everybody asked me today, and I won't say it behind your back. I'll say it in your face. At that time, you weren't big game James. You were little game James. Now, you grew into big game James, especially after we stopped playing you guys. And the one thing I always remember this guy told me, he talked to you and he said, James, he said, what player gets, you think about all the time? He said, well, there's this one guy. He's not the best player in the world, but damn it, when I play damn Cornbread Maxwell, I stay up nights dreaming about how am I going to go at him. I said, Really?
But that just goes to show you that Larry and McHale wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I admired your game. You were tough. I can't take nothing away from you in '84. You never had me in your back pocket, but you were a force, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Well, the one thing I always remember, and that's why I said you were better than that. There was a game in '84 that we played you guys. When we played you in the championship that year, I go in for a layup, and I'm in the air, and you two-hand push me in the back into the stanchions.
Yeah.
I said, this dude you are better than that. And I can understand you, but that's when I knew that you had kind of lost your cool, because that's not the kind of player you were.
Well,
Max, we were fighting fire with fire. Go ahead, J-Dub. I said we were fighting fire with fire. Y'all was pushing and banging on us. We did the same. Go ahead, Clever.
The thing was, that wasn't our style, Coop. You know, our style was getting up and down the court. Nobody really, had interrupted that. And I think, that's one of those old red Auerbach strategies. They knew they couldn't keep up with us.
Exactly.
Right.
They sent in fucking Craig Type, use his 6 foul, Scott Wedman, so it worked because, it's like when you're playing on those old schoolyards, somebody hit you, you're going to hit back. And it kind of took us out of that game. I would never push anybody in the back, but I was new to this. I felt like I got in Kurt Ramos's way when McHale sidelined Kurt like that. My peripheral vision saw somebody coming, and I interrupted that. But I'm not going to apologize for pushing you in the back because you didn't get hurt. But if you had gotten hurt, I'm not apologizing. Hey, I knew what I was doing. I saw the pads there, bro. I knew you was going into the pads.
CLNS History is brought to you by FanDuel, the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network.